Hello Capricorn, welcome to your vibrational love-based reading for the month of May 2019. So take a moment to focus on anything that has been concerning you, any questions that you may have when it comes to love. And let's see what messages are presented for you for May 2019, Capricorn, May 2019. Okay, let's see. Okay, Capricorn. So in this month, what I'm seeing is that for many, there could be like a break in love or in the relationship that you are in essence almost feeling like you've given and given and given, and all that you have given within the relationship has not been appreciated, has been taken for granted. All the work that you have been doing to preserve and to move the relationship forward is not being seen, and you've gone and you have reached a point where you're it's almost like you're done putting in so much. You're done working so much for something that you feel the other person is not even making an effort to preserve. It could also be that you are feeling this month in love as if the fire, the spark, that initial feeling that we get when we first meet someone is gone. You feel like the romance is no longer there, and you have this ideal, you have this dream of what love is and what your partnership is going to look like and how it's going to evolve, and it hasn't been evolving that way. This other person, on the other hand, is let me pull another card here. This other person is having doubts. They're having doubts about the relationship because in their mind, they have been putting a lot of work, putting a lot of effort into the relationship, and yet you are not satisfied with that. I'm not saying this is what the reality is, but this is how they're feeling or how they're viewing the situation. And they're feeling like at a crossroad where they're deciding whether this is something they want to continue or not. They're almost thinking like, why try so hard with this person if I could just go find somebody else. Honestly, that's the feeling that I'm getting. Not necessarily that there is somebody else, but this is how they're feeling, how they're thinking. And what they're failing to see is that if they decide to run away from this relationship, that they're still going to come across the same issues, the same roadblocks, the same loss of spark, because all relationships have ups and downs. They're feeling they are feeling like they they've done a lot. And it could also be that it's not so much the relationship that has them so exhausted, but it could be other things that are going on in life, maybe work related. They may be having financial issues, and these struggles that they're having externally of the relationship are being projected into the relationship, and they're failing to see how maybe they are doing for the relationship, but what they're doing really is in essence running away. They're making a lot of excuses. They're making a lot of attempts to run away from the issues that need to be addressed, that need to be discussed in the relationship. Let me pull out another card here. Yeah, they don't want to fight anymore. They are in a space where they're like a little kid. They're like a little kid who's like, well, I want this and I want it now, but I don't want to have to do any work for it. And in this month, there may still be a lot of this going on. Let me see if there's a solution. It won't be until like the end of the month that there might be some changes, or that there might be an opportunity for there to be a renewal within the relationship, where you're able to connect and work on there being changes. And it won't be until the end of the month that you'll start seeing, like, once the changes start moving, once the ball starts rolling in one way, the changes will be rapid. But for the time being, there's a need for each of you to reflect upon whether you want to continue being committed in this relationship and working on it. And for some, it may be that you decide to go your separate ways for a little bit of time, but I don't see, if there's like a breakup, I don't see the breakup being something that is long term. Yeah, the breakup won't be long term, but there's love. There's still love in this relationship. There's still love, and deep down there's still desire to make things work, because you guys feel as if you guys are you guys have a deep spiritual or soulmate kind of connection. And this is why things that maybe normally wouldn't bother you or this other person is affecting so deeply, because of how strongly you feel for each other. The truth is that there's a lot to be gained from this relationship. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment that can be obtained, but for the time being, there's a need to reassess, to reevaluate, maybe have a little bit of time apart to realize how you truly feel about each other. It could be that sometimes when we spend too much time together, we don't allow ourselves the time to like really reflect or think. And then let's say something happens and we can't see each other for some time, and then we're like, wow, wait a minute, like, this is somebody that I really appreciate. This is somebody that I really want in my life. So for the time being, Capricorn, The advice is, you know, spend some time with loved ones, with friends, people that you haven't usually taken the time to reach out with, and don't give up just yet in this relationship unless you know there's abuse or some outstanding circumstances that you can no longer deal with. Then I am not in no way telling you to stay in that. But in other situations where that is not present, don't give up on the relationship yet, because there is strong feelings, there is love here, and there's just May is just a month of tension, where the tension is only going to help to reaffirm your committance and the other person's committance to the relationship and to moving forward together. Okay, so now let's take a moment to ask a yes or no question, and I'm going to pull cards from this deck until I get a Knight or a 7, which is a no, or a King or an Ace, which is a yes. So form your yes or no question in your head or aloud, and remember, a King or an Ace is a yes, and a Knight or a 7 is a no. I have a 3, and we have a King of Swords, which tells us the answer to your question is yes. So thank you so much for being present with me here today and allowing me to read for you. And let me know in the comments below how love has been playing out for you in the last month, or how it plays out for you in the month of May. And I look forward to reading for you all in the next video.